Let go, let go.
Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So the pivotal day, we should know which way this competition is going by the end of it.
Yeah, Peter, and as previously mentioned, hopefully football will be the biggest winner here. It's a tournament that, I think it's fair to say, doesn't demand the heights of competitiveness. You know, fitness plays an important part and the chance to introduce emerging talent. But it all adds up to a tremendously popular event, and you only have to listen to the noise in this stadium to feel how invested these supporters are.
And if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Shoots! Saved only by poor finishing.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's straight offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Needed a better pass there. Leaugue. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they
face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Leaugue. Looking to break out here. Pushes it out wide. He's had a shot! In it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Aimed low and direct. Plays it out to the wing. And the counter is on. Has he picked him out? Chance! Can he put it away? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal. Into the channel. Aimed wide. He's done well to reach that. Gets it back. Crowd calling for him. Hits one! Danger averted for now. Surely shot a goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. So who's he picking out? He's slid it through. He's gone for it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Goes down, but nothing given. Cuts it out. To the keeper and go again. And the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Just the goalkeeper and the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Played into space out wide. It's always going to be the keepers. Whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
And the game has already resumed here. Out wide to the right. Going through. He's had a goal! He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys. Is it in? Sticks it away! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Anderlecht have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Looking to force his way through. He's got away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Floats one over. Away from immediate danger. And it's been taken straight back.
This defence just doesn't trust itself.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shot. Boots it to safety. He'll hit it! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Bakali driving on a real charge here, going through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Played towards the front men. He's made sure that that won't get through. And back to base. Keeper goes long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Done very well to intervene. That's been won straight back. Crosses a big chance! And that has flown over.
Manchester City know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Forward it goes. He's left his man. He's gone for it. What about it? Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Tries to stroke it through. Goes for goal! No, it's wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Anderlecht making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gets it upfield. Oh, good interception. Oh, too much weight on that. And help's available out wide. And he just whacks it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Shakes the shoot! We can get that clear. And there goes the final whistle. And demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate... Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Too long, and over the line. And he's going long. Done very well to intervene. So the start of what will hopefully be a long managerial career for the new man in the dugout. What do you think of this one?
I think it's sink or swim time for him, Peter, an appointment that seems to split opinion amongst the supporters, but they can play a part in getting right behind.
The shot's on! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he heaves it forward. It'll be a throw-in. Down by a lack of accuracy. And it's got through. Caught offside that time.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Gets it back. And it's been taken straight back. A real chance to break.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's come loose. He's left his man. Small kick.
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's on his way. Can he put it away? There it is! First blood drawn.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile league, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Another throw-in. Timely intervention.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left hand.
He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That's been won straight back. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Plays it out to the wing. Going through. Boots it to safety. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Looking to break out here. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And he's onside. He's left his man. He's gone for it. He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Heads it! And oh! Just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Good run through the middle, but he needs support. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Fence has got rid of that. Gets into some space. Knocks it away. Played it again, goes for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Flagged up.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
Keeper goes long. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Out to the left it goes. Going through. Must shakes the shoots. And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
His second of the game, and an eye now for... He's had a shot! That's not going to make it. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Shot at goal! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Needed a better pass there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's a loose ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's wrestled off the ball. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Kono set up one goal so far. Over to the left. We'll try cutting inside here. Driving on, a real charge here. Played out to the right. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the weighted pass. Can he finish? Sticks it away! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys. Here it comes. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Hits one! Palmer. Battles to win it back. He's looked long this time. Is it in? Oh, almost a 6th. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And that's that. Day 1, job done. The perfect start they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester City will be delighted to have hit the ground running. That was the aim. Immediate momentum.
That's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
That was the aim. Immediate momentum. Reflections from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. That was the aim. Immediate momentum. Reflections from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Well, good afternoon to you. Things have been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see on screen, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball, and the conditions in the moments heading up towards kick-off here are a long, long way from ideal. Heavy rain, the players, even as they leave the tunnel, very quickly looking bedraggled, and the pitch is going to become heavy very, very quickly. It's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be the same for both sides, and the game is underway in a moment or two from now. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game in stages. One of... And the finish! There it is!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Has gone out.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or...
He's through and all along. Can he score? They've scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that's 2 now without reply. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Not with the early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Plays it long, looking for space out wide. Hurls himself at it! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Oh look, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Has to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Shapes the shoots. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And just like that, he helps himself to another hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Driving on, he could shoot here. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's been taken straight back. Aimed long and direct. been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Is it in? No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Manchester City are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cuts it out.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Aimed long and direct. It's got through and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
We're already back underway here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Forward it goes. Out wide to the right. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. It's come loose. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He'll have a dip! Goal! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, no question now as to who is in control. Great challenge. Plays it out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Referee has just said play on. Drills one in. Well read, he sorted that out. Now the counter. Face to face with the keeper. Has a pop! Really well taken goal. And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure...
Big chance! That is absolutely glorious! About as smooth as it gets! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Chance to break. That's That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Well, they could break here. Hits one! And he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And there's going to be another change here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that had to be more accurate.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Dashing forward at pace. Pushes it out wide. Back into the middle. Here it is now. Shoot. The shot's on. He has done it. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well played, he saw that coming. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's through, it's one-on-one. Shoots! No, that's just wide.
Manchester City know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Out to the left it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well positioned to make that interception. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fine defending there. Here it comes. Going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
And there goes the final whistle. A demolition Well, hello to everybody. Welcome to our coverage of the first day of the competition. It may be an overused phrase, but everyone really does start out equal on this day. Stature and reputation and history, all irrelevant, albeit momentarily. This is the game.
Looking to shoot! Yes, it's in! The ideal start!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
And he's cut it out. Still going, goes for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And it's Graben. Leaugue.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Pings it out wide.
Heads it!
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Graben. Walk forward. What does he try from here? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Hits one! What about it? A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Going through.
Connor. And it's Graben. That's been won straight back. Either side really getting hold of the ball. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
The shot's on!
Danger averted for now.
Looking to get... And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Has a pop!
It goes to show he is human after all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's got away.
Oh, it's a big chance! Oh, taken with style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Aimed long and direct. Battles to win it back. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Out wide to the right. Can he score? Oh, extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Grabban. And the counter is on. He could... He'll hammer it! No mistake! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter.
Hits one! He scored! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
How many more does he want? Going for goal! It's a goal! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's got away. Help's available out wide. Knocks it away. Gets it back. And another time. Sticks it away. And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gets his foot in there. And it's been given away. He's left his man.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a given.
Shoots! That has faded wide.
Manchester City were again presented with an opportunity to break, and look very, very threatening.
And it's Graben. Gets it back. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And he's on his way! Looking to break out here. It's got through. And now they can launch a counter. Well weighted. Surely, can he put it away?
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
And now the breakaway. Shapes the shoots.
So the ball's gone out of play, and a change is upcoming.
Goalkeeper's ball. Graben. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Graben. Gets wrestled off the ball. Breaks on here. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Graben. So not long left in this now. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well played, he saw that coming. Just brushed off the ball there, right through the middle. He's away! He's through and all along, shot a goal! Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's Graben. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, terrific save. Byram tries to get it forward quickly. So that's it. It is all over. Well, it was tense to start with, but all smiles now. Deservedly, they are through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their camp.